So I look like this. Let's address it. Because I had to address it with a man who was just coming out of the bathroom. It was an older man. Some might say boomer age. But he was like someone who grew up in the 70s. And he looked at me and said, looked me like straight up and down and just said, back in my day, only gay people dressed like that. And by the way, I had to clean that up a lot. That is not that's not the word he said. But I was just like, sir, are you literally calling me a disco queen right now? Because that is exactly the look I was going for. Fuck yeah. High five, old man. He did not high five me. That's all right. That's all right. I know what I look like. I look like a pimp that gets paid in soup. Let's be honest. It's okay. I've come to terms with it. It's always awkward when you meet someone in the bathroom and they're like, "Are you my coke dealer?" And you got to be like, "Nailed it." And then they're like, "Oh, good. So you have my cocaine." And I'm like, "Hey." This is just my aesthetic. 70s pimp is my aesthetic that I've chosen in life. But yeah, I do have drugs. Yeah, I have to, just like this, you gotta be an alpha male, guys. You gotta be an alpha male. Yeah, I'm an alpha male. I'm a total alpha male. Some beta cuck at the bar asked me what kind of beard oil I use. I said, pussy. I'm an alpha male, guys. You gotta know one thing about me. Alpha male. I call my cigarette butts roofies because I'm just gonna stick them in your drink. Yeah, I'm a bad guy. All right, how about one more for an alpha male? I'm an alpha male. I'm an alpha male. Some men shoot rope. When I come, it's more of a shotgun blast. Mostly because my dick's a sawed-off, right? It's the coolest way you can say I'm circumcised. I think so. I think that is the coolest way. I've done some research. I don't know how else. I'm done with the alpha male. We can drop that. I'm a beta cuck. Whatever. You can call me a woman. You can call me whatever you want. I don't give a shit anymore. That tells you about how old I am. I'm like, I'll still fight over rights, but not over mine. I've been, all right, let's just, I don't know how else to say this. I've been identifying with Smash Mouth really a lot. Like the lyrics, I've been getting into them and just like dissecting them and being like, this is my life. Because for one, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, you know? For another, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. That is true. I am 37. That is true. And for whenever anyone asks me how I'm doing, I'm just like, my world's on fire. How about yours? That's just how I identify now as a Smash Mouth fanatic. Love them. I love dumb conspiracies. I like posting ones that I make up on Reddit. Mostly in political posts. Like in nutbag conspiracy theories posts. Like people will be like, yeah, man, they're telling us aliens are real. And I'm like, yeah, when are they going to acknowledge that there are no more fat people in fat porn? And then they're like, what? And you're just like, I'm tired of these CGI fat women in fat porn. Look at frame 78 at minute 412. You can see a zipper on that fat suit. And people are just like, I don't think this is Tyra Banks in a fat suit, dude. And you're like, okay, see, maybe I'm too old for that reference. I don't know. But if anyone doesn't remember, in the 90s, Tyra Banks, the head of America's Next Top Model, had a talk show in the 90s, and one episode she put on a fat suit. That was the episode. That broke ground in the 90s. She was like, it was just like her on a bus. And people were like, how brave. Can you believe she would be fat for a day? What the fuck are you talking about? That and Sharks, that was a lot of 90s shit. Sharks. And there was a cover of Time just being like, Shark Week's back. I'm like, is this news? I don't know. I'm getting too old. I mentioned I was 37, but I've been lying about my age. Mostly because I'm only 17 and I'm not supposed to be drinking. No, I've been going the other way with it. I've been telling people I'm 78. Because when I tell people I'm 78, they all say the same thing. They all go, oh, you look good for 78. You look real good. And then I'm just like, no, I'm actually 37. And they go, and then they say, have you ever heard of water? And I'm like, no, I haven't. Here's how you get this face. I've never paid for soda at a bar. That is true. I've never paid for soda at a bar, mostly because I've never gotten a soda at a bar. That's how you get this face. You get this face when bartenders have to trick you into drinking a chaser, right? Like they gotta be like, oh no, man, just have a full glass of the chaser. Yeah, drink up, Jarky, yeah. Sober up a little bit. I have the face. If I ask for soda, I've never paid for it. People are like, oh, thank God. You know, they're just like happy that I'm not. Well, I'm not going to land this dismount, am I? All right. I have 2 seconds left. So all I'm going to say is, thank you very much.